Alright, welcome back to another video, guys. Today I'm going to show you what I eat to, as I said, have the best performance in the gym. At least this works for me, you know. As I always say in every food video that I make, every full day of eating, every cooking video, whatever, I always say that this stuff works for me. I'm just going to show you guys what works for me and what I like to do. And yeah, you can take from it whatever you want. Maybe you can take some tips from it, you know, some cooking tips, how to make your meals more flavorful, you know. So you guys know, I mostly stick to like clean foods, whole foods, because that's what my body reacts the best to. And you guys know that I like to switch it up with the spices, with the sauces that I use, so it's not as boring as many people think, you know. I still eat my rice, I still eat my rice cakes, my chicken, my white fish, my eggs, you know, just the basic stuff, because we all do it, you know, but you just have to play around with how you make it, you know, you just have to be a little creative. I make most of my food in the air fryer, and that is just a big lifesaver. If you don't have an air fryer, get one, because it's gonna save your life. Trust me, everything you put in there, doesn't matter if it's chicken, if it's white fish, if it's beef, if it's veggies, everything. Also sweet potato. Also got some sweet potato right here. So everything that you put in the air fryer just comes out perfectly, you know. And I mean, since I got that one, I actually enjoy making my own meals. For my pre-workout meal, I have something like rice, because it's a quick absorbing carb source, or rice cakes. Most of the time I'll just go with some rice because it's super easy to make. I usually go for these packages, pop them in the microwave for a minute and it's all done. For the protein source, I like to go with some chicken or some white fish. Again, it's personal preference, you know, it's both pretty good. I feel that white fish is even easier to digest, at least for me. So sometimes when I don't want something that is like heavier on the stomach, I just go with some white fish, because I don't know, my body digests it better than chicken, but chicken is also fine. Zucchini, this like zucchini spaghetti, you know, it's shredded, so it's easier to put in the meal. And sometimes I'll use some green peas, because these are also easy digestible. And also sometimes this is actually one of my favorite veggies that I like to eat, pumpkin, because it's super low in calories, high in volume. Alright, so for the pre-workout meal, the protein source, I'm gonna have some white fish. Yeah, like that. So I'm gonna make this in the air fryer. What I do is just grab a little bit of this foil, put it on there so it doesn't get messy. Take out the fish. Put it on there, and now we need some spices. I usually do some of this. Just like Italian spices with tomato, chili, onions, garlic, like other stuff. And some, this is pretty good. I need to get a new one, but this is smoked sea salt. And I don't know, the smokiness of this, it's just so good. Try it if you can get some, get it and try it out, because it's so good. So a little bit of salt, a little bit of this Italian, I don't know what it is, Italian spices. And then in the air fryer for, let's say, maybe 8 minutes. Open the package up and put it in the microwave for like a minute. Your rice is done. So what I'm gonna do is put this in a pan, like that. Some green peas. I'll just go for, I usually eyeball it, so it's around 100 grams, 150 grams, something like that. Give that a good mix. I'm going to use the smoked sea salt again, because I just really like that one. You can also use pink Himalaya sea salt, also pretty good. But now we're going to give it some color. So this is it's called turmeric. So just a little bit of turmeric in there for the color, and it's also super healthy. And let me see, a little bit of chili. So just a little bit of chili powder, just like that. Mix it up. It takes a couple of minutes and it's all done, you know. As you can see, that looks pretty good. And as I said, a couple of minutes in the air fryer, some spices on there, and it's just perfect. It's moist from the inside. That's like a crunchy, a little bit of crunchiness from the outside, you know. Super good. But yeah, this is the rice with the veggies. And you can see it looks pretty good because of the turmeric in there. Now I'm gonna add the fish. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but just like that. To top it off, because there's basically no fat in there, what I like to do is or use a little bit of coconut oil, extra virgin coconut oil. So today I'm gonna use some extra virgin olive oil because we need some healthy fats, and I'll have some healthy fats with every meal, because one, it just makes the meal even more balanced, you know, because you have the carbs, you have the proteins and the fats, and basically there's basically no fat in this meal. So I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil, and that is, you guys know olive oil is super healthy, so I just put a little bit in there. It's probably one tablespoon of olive oil, around 90 to 100 calories. If you cook your own rice, that's 100 grams of uncooked rice, so that would be around close to 400 calories. 200 grams of white fish and 100 grams or 150 grams of peas. And yeah, that is the pre-workout meal. So I'll eat this like an hour or an hour and a half before my workout, because I need some time to let it digest, because I don't like to train with a full stomach. So what I'm gonna do to make this video more enjoyable for you guys, I made the pre-workout meal. I also plan to make my post-workout meal already, so I'm just gonna put it in the fridge and eat it after the workout. But I'm not gonna show you guys one meal after another meal. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add today's workout. I'm gonna add today's workout between those meals. So today I need to hit arms, so it's gonna be a good arm day. I mean, if you wanna try it, give it a try, because usually an arm day is like a super insane pump. But yeah, I'm gonna add the workout in between the meals, so you have a little bit of variation in there, you know.
Memphis, man.
Alright, so for the post-workout meal, I usually have some sweet potato with some ground beef. Basically any red meat. You can also have steak, something like that. But my coach says that I need to, it's best if I have my red meat after my workout. So you guys know I work with a coach, so he basically says what I need to eat. So I think this ground beef has like only 5 grams of fat, 4.8 grams of fat per 100 grams, so that's pretty lean. So I'm gonna put this one in the pan. A little bit of this steak seasoning, Canadian blend, pretty good. Stir it up. As I said, today I'm doing ground beef, but you can also use steak, whatever you like. And what I like to do with the steak, I also put the steak in the air fryer because it just comes out perfectly, you know. Alright, so the beef is done. Now I'm gonna add a couple of these green beans in there. 1 chili. I'm just gonna that was hot. Sweet potato is all done, so you can easily just cut it open, you know. So I also forgot to show you guys that I usually add a little bit of sauce. This is my go-to because ketchup basically goes on everything. This one is also pretty good. It's the zero added sugar, zero jack. So it's just basically barbecue sauce without any added sugar. This is like 50 calories per 100 grams, so let's say maybe not even 10 calories per serving. And some sweet chili sauce also without any added sugars. And this is like 70 calories per 100 grams, so that's also like very low. So these are my go-to sauces when it comes to putting it on my meals. So I also put this one on the rice meal that I showed you before. So that's the post-workout meal. And that's basically how I do it. That is how I eat to have the best performance in the gym, you know. As I said, these meals, these type of foods work best for me, you know. You can eat whatever you want. I mean, you can pretty much eat everything, you know. You don't need to restrict yourself. But as I said, I like to eat clean and whole foods most of the time because 1, my body reacts best to it, and 2, I just feel the best when I eat these foods, you know. And they are also pretty enjoyable how I make them. So hey, I'm not complaining to eat these meals. I actually enjoy eating these meals. But as I said, do whatever you like. But yeah, this is what I do. If you enjoyed this video and also the arm workout, if you try it out, let me know in the comments down below what you think of it. But yeah, that is all I have for you guys in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.